And had it not been for Detective Mark Herman interfering with her, taking her right after lunch, right before lunch, picking her up and coaching her, telling her that, hey, it's better to say you don't know. Because he knew she was lying. And you know what? Right after came back from lunch, yes, that was her answer. I don't know, I don't remember. That's all she kept saying. Otherwise, I'm telling you, she would have surpassed 500 lies by the time the trial was over. This detective, Herman. But you know what? There is irony because I believe he's, if not worse, just like Mark Furman, the detective for O.J. Simpson's. Yes, O.J. Simpson's case, he planted evidence. In this case, he destroyed evidence. In fact, that was also proven in court, that Detective Herman even admitted that he destroyed his notes. Why? Because you know what? It really never happened. They didn't believe her. They just needed to push this case. To the point that even the DA, during closing argument, I wish the accuser was there. I really wish, because he made her feel stupid. He said in his own words, he said, she was not the smartest cookie in the jar. I wish he was there to listen to that. You know, forget about her. I wish a lot of you were here during the closing argument. I know that several Nepalese were there. We were insulted because the DA, Steve Mount, pointed to us Nepalese and said, you know what, we are all liars. You Nepalese people, you live in housing complex run by government. We have no rights in the country whatsoever. There's no rights for women, nothing. You know, we are just, basically we are barbarians. That's what he was trying to say. I wish all of us Nepalese could live there. In fact, I'll tell you something. Nepal is the only country that I know of that celebrates the existence of women to the maximum. We have 52 festivals in a year, out of which at least 40 of them are celebrated, especially for women. Yes. To the point also I want to bring about women. If a girl or a woman is ever raped in any villages all over Nepal, trust me on this, the entire community gets together and ousts that person who caused this crime. If he's lucky, he would be dead. He's ousted, if he's lucky, before the cops get him. So why did the DA make us feel like we were just all controlled and we were all ganging up on the accuser? We were not ganging up on the accuser. There are over 200 people, Nepalese people living in this community. They know about each other's business. That's Nepali community, strength of us. They knew that she was lying. They didn't believe her. They lived for 5 years and they saw what happened. Love, compassion, yes, discipline from Peggy, Ajay, Raja and Kaya with the girl. There was a lot of discipline. She was rebellious. All 200 Nepalese would have sided her and would have ousted my brother. If not, they would have killed him before the police tried to get him. This never happened. One more thing I want to say. This is really important. If it was my best friend that it happened to her, I would be there in support of her. Her best friend, Cassandra Martinez, did not even show up, did not even come by her side. Why not? Because you know what? She would have revealed the truth. And the DA did not even ask her. In fact, she taunted us because we wanted to subpoena her. She taunted us for not being able to find her. Wow, this is amazing. This is justice. And lastly, Peggy, this woman. What woman would stand by a man that has caused such heinous crime? And mother, 2 children, no way. I don't see that ever happening. If you know Peggy, you know her. She is a strong, feisty, and yet wonderful woman. There's no way this would happen. And finally, when my nephew, Kishan, comes here, and my brother talks to me on the phone all the time, and every single time he misses his children day and night, that he does not get to visit them because he doesn't get to see them in person, touch, visit. He weeps and cries, and my heart cries for that. And when my nephew Kishan comes and says often, very often, because they live with me right now, come often and they say, I miss my daddy. The bad people took him away. And I go, you know, son, yes, the bad people took him away. But the truth will always be victorious. Like we come from a land of Nepal, close by Gandhi's. The truth will always prevail. And in our case, I tell him, yes, my son, Ajay is coming home. Ajay is coming home. We must believe that. Thank you.
All right, we got a few more speakers. I just do want to remind you too before we go, we started a petition on Monday to change.org that is sending letters to lots of people in Yolo County and the state of California and the United States to bring Ajay home. And we started Monday night, and we're already at almost 279, I think was the last count I heard about an hour ago, signatures. So if you would like to sign it before you leave, that would be great. All right, here we go.